Hello crafters, welcome back to my channel Avanti Morocha. Today I'll share all the information you need to know about Cricut Explore 4. This machine is up to 2 times faster than the previous generation. In today's video I'll show you the unboxing, the installation process, I'll share the specifications, I will make a small project with it and show you the types of projects you can create with it. Now let's begin. The first thing you will find is this folder. I'll show you what is inside in a moment. Here you have a 12 by 12 light grip mat. As you can see, the machine is really well packaged. At the bottom you'll find a power adapter and a USB cable. I'll remove this cover. The machine has a plastic cover, so I will take it off. To open the machine, press the button located on the left side. Remove the foam inside the machine. Inside the machine, you'll find the fine point blade. At the bottom, there is additional storage as well as on the side. The control buttons are located on this side. Now, let me show you what comes inside the folder. A black pen, a user guide that also contains information about the warranty, material samples, a small weather tool. In the materials, you'll find a smart iron-on, smart vinyl, cardstock, and transfer tape. Cricut Explore 4 in North America is available in 2 colors, Seashell and Sage. Sage is exclusive of Michael's stores. If you live outside North America, Cricut Explore 4 is only available in the color Seashell. If you are using a computer, visit the cricut.com/setup page. If you are using a mobile device, you can download the Design Space app from the Apple Store or Google Play. Before you start, make sure you have enough space behind the machine for the material to move. Connect the power adapter. This port goes behind the machine, and the other end plugs into the power outlet. If you will do the setup with the USB cable, plug this end behind the machine and the other end into your computer. If your computer doesn't have a USB-C port, you can use Bluetooth instead. Now I'm at cricut.com/setup, select cutting machine, accept the terms and conditions and download the software. If you already have a Cricut machine, you don't need to download the program again. The download will depend on whether you are using a Mac or Windows computer. Once the download is complete, open the folder. On a Mac, the installation process is straightforward. You just need to drag Design Space into your application folder. I think it's pretty similar for Windows computers. After it's in your applications, open it and run it. Click on Product Setup and create a Cricut ID if this is your first Cricut machine. Click on Set up a cutting machine and continue. Select Explore 4. Follow all the steps that you see on the screen. Power on the machine. Select the machine connection type. You can connect using a USB cable or via Bluetooth. I'll be using the USB cable. If your computer doesn't have a USB-C port, use Bluetooth. Continue. To activate your machine, it will show you your Cricut ID. Check the box and agree to the terms and conditions, and click on Activate. When you reach this window, I recommend starting the Cricut Access trial if you don't know how to design. This allows you to access the Cricut library. Just remember that the trial lasts for 30 days. If you decide you don't want it, make sure you cancel it before the end of the trial. I'll click in no thanks because I already have it. Continue. Select an image. Now add text, type whatever you want. I'm still using the USB connection. Set the material, I'll be using removable vinyl. Follow all the steps on the screen. Load the material. A quick reminder that the smallest size of smart material that you can use without a mat is this one, which is 15 by 6 inches, equivalent to 33 by 15 centimeters. The process to cut this design took about 40 seconds, and here is my first cut with Cricut Explore 4. Once you finish the setup, you can pair your machine with your computer and mobile via Bluetooth. That way you don't need to use a cable. When your machine is connected via Bluetooth, the light in the power button is blue. Cricut Explore 4 can cut more than 100 materials, like paper, cardstock, iron-on, vinyl, and more. With this machine you can cut, draw, write, score, and foil. Now I will show you the tools that are compatible with Cricut Explore 4. Cricut Explore 4 comes with the fine point blade included. With this blade you can cut materials like paper, cardstock, vinyl, iron-on, and more. It also comes with a black pen which goes in clamp A. Cricut has a large variety of markers that you can buy separately. The following tools are sold separately: the deep cut blade, the scoring stylus, the foil transfer tool, the bonded fabric blade. I don't have this blade, but I will share a picture. Cricut Explore 4 is also compatible with smart materials. When you are using these materials, you don't need to use a mat and you can make larger cuts. This machine is also compatible with the roll holder that guides the material when you are making large cuts. When using smart materials, you can make cuts up to 12 feet, which is equivalent to 3.6 meters. As I mentioned before, this machine is up to 2 times faster than the previous generation, and this includes cuts on the mat. If you do a lot of paper crafting, this machine will save you a lot of time. I fast forwarded this part of the video. The process of cutting these boxes took me 1.5 minutes. When you use Explore 4 with an inkjet printer, you can create projects like labels, stickers, and more. Now I will show you how to make an easy project that is perfect for beginners. I'm on Design Space. Click on New Project, then Blank Canvas. Go to the toolbar and click on Images. Since I have the membership to Cricut Access, I can use any image from the Cricut library. I will also add a rectangle and modify the dimensions. I'll change the color so you can see what I'm doing. Align both layers to the center, then go to the layer panel and click on Subtract. Click on Make. If you are going to use it again, save it. Since I'm using a small piece of vinyl, I must use a mat. Continue. My machine is connected via Bluetooth. Select the material. I'll be using a smart removable vinyl which comes in the material samples. I will be using the fine point blade. Since I'm using a small piece of vinyl that is smaller than 13 by 6 inches, I must use a mat. Load the material and start the cut. I fast forwarded this part of the video. The process of cutting this design took about 40 seconds. Remember to cover your mat after you're finished cutting, that way your mat will last long. I will use my trimmer to cut the area where the design is. Remove the extra material from the design using the small weeding tool that comes with the machine. Also cut a piece of transfer tape. Place the transfer tape on top of the design. Use the scraper front and back to ensure the transfer is complete. Then remove the backing. I will place it on the container. Use a scraper to ensure the transfer is complete. If you don't have one yet, you can use an older credit card or a small ruler. Now remove the transfer tape starting from a corner. Use the scraper to remove any wrinkles or bubbles. This project is excellent for beginners and you can do it using the products that come with the machine. Here are another projects that you can make with Explore 4. Here I use iron on, cardstock, I make stickers, boxes, and more. Now let's talk about prices. I'm in the Cricut official site. This page will only ship to the US, Canada, and Puerto Rico. The price of Cricut Explore 4 is $249. And you can also choose bundles that come with materials and tools. Cricut Explore 4 price is $249 in the US and Canada. If you live somewhere else, the price may vary. I hope you like this video and find it informative. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment section. If you are interested in a Cricut Explore 4, I'll share the link where you can buy it in the info box below the video. And that's it. See you in the following video. Ciao, ciao!